This game is known as flat flat, which is just very, very competitive. After doing these songs, you don't have to do this, it doesn't really matter. Anybody can do these. Two. As you can see, these out here, these two. You know the drill. Now follow me on here. We need to keep the win and do this. Like I said, this game is very competitive. The down for it to win. Well, you see part of what we do for leisure. It can get competitive. Everyone can enjoy it. It's the thing that we do for leisure to get away from our everyday routine.
There is a saying about virtue. She nestles in rough and trodden rocks and reigns a divine sacred land. Not all mortals can see her, only those whose burning desire in their heart leads them to the greatest deeds.
Never again will I let you play with my heart. Girl, never again will I let you bring me down. Goodbye, girl. I am better off. I don't want to hear a sound from you. No more lies. I can't take no more of you. Goodbye. Is your heart so cold? You never bare your soul. I only seem to have a piece of you. I gave you everything, even a diamond ring. It is hard for me to break it off, girl. Gonna get out of your life today. Don't wanna play, I don't wanna stay.
Among them were board games, playing in the water, singing and dancing, listening to music, but the main one that I found through my research was spending leisure time in private and public gardens. Back in ancient Egypt, gardens were a very big part of everyone's lives. Any free time that they might have, where me and you might go to the mall, go to the movies, they would spend in the garden. They would go with their kids, go there with their wives, just have a great time, enjoy the weather, relax, and really release their inner spirit and try to find themselves in leisure time in their garden. As you can see behind me, there's a big open field. Gardens in ancient Egypt were often really big and really open with several flowers, often fountains, water, trails, things like that. Here, just a big field. Some gardens still contain just normal fields. And being next to the Nile River, the climate was often really nice and perfect.
Board games were often a common leisure activity practiced among them. In free time, board games would play a vital role in the leisure activities of recreating and relaxing. A very popular board game in ancient Egypt was known as Senet. Senet can be related to the American form of checkers and backgammon. Checkers among Americans is very popular. I remember as a young kid, I would often play with my sister and my brother, and sometimes my mom and my dad and my aunt. I really enjoyed it and really had a fun time with it, and it was a really neat experience for me to do research on ancient Egypt and to see that they too played board games and had a fun time. Senet was a board game in which pieces were moved along the board, and the opponents would try and knock each other's pieces off the board. Very much similar to checkers, where you move black and red pieces against each other, and you try and knock each other's pieces off the board. It's a very simple and very fun game, and it can take up some time and allow you to relax and just enjoy each other's company. In ancient Egypt, this was often the case, whereas in any free time they got, they would either spend it playing in the garden, spend it playing in the Nile River,